Milwaukee, Wisconsin on a Tuesday night at Miller Park. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series. Kevin Valdez, the Dominican left-hander, will get the nod to start here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
And, Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they come off another loss last time out. And, in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club that's in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in 3rd place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track 2 teams down now, kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
2 strikes, and he hits it in the left field. You couldn't hit a sand wedge better than that ball was placed right there.
2 out with the man at first.
Batting 4th, first baseman, Dan Vogelbach.
There goes the runner. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Santana on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on the run to retire. Digging in to try it again, Darren James.
Third baseman, Darren James.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hurd comes up with it. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Ricky Hurd.
Second baseman,
The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, James, and he set down 1 away. Striding in once again, Darren James. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the changeup is way low that time.
Wait for a good one, huh?
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Hey, have a rip up there right now, huh?
In there, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. Hurd fields it cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
4 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is a big spot right here. 2 runners on, and you knew he was going to waste a pitch right there, 0-2. But right now, you can still make him chase out of the zone, and you got a chance to get out of this jam.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard on the ground to short. Arcia fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 2 runs. Ready once again, Darren James. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher. Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two.
Wednesday night baseball now from Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. And, Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, this is the club that's in the middle of the season now, and we've been watching them up and down. They're in 3rd place. They got to get on a roll because you got to track 2 teams down now, kind of put themselves in a situation where can't lose many games moving forward.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners, but up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's another 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees.
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1 run. Try to get right back in the game, even it up, and play the whole 9 innings. You can't just play.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Brewers strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another chance. Darren James 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Here we go.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
Popped up. Reed on the move. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Floyd Huddleston. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw just does beat him to the bag, and that was pretty close. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Let's go.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. And that's a special home run. Darren James continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Digging in once again, Floyd Huddleston, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hold up right here.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Digging in and looking for more, Darren James.
Darren James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
There you go. Let it fly now.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are gonna be safe.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Coming to the plate now, Dan Vogelbach. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it into score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Aaron Alford. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Runners on the move for second. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason.
So coming to the plate, Domingo Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game. So credit him with an RBI as he really caught him by surprise there by dropping that down. Digging in now, Darren James. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Here you go. Leave you right here.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Yeah.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
5-2 the final score tonight. Ken Shockley.
5 runs.
Afternoon baseball now from lovely Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today the 3rd and final game in this. Jake Thompson will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matty's lost 2 of the last 3 starts. A little bit of an inconsistent struggle, and hopefully this outing is a chance to turn it all around and start it in another direction.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Into the windup and the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule, and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it. Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Stepping in, Dan Vogelback. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And he'll into the box now, Guy Coleman. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. James will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Yankees. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back at Miller Park right after this. Stepping up now, Darren James. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Hey, see it. Try
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one. I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Santana moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And with 1 away, it's time to check the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Brewers find themselves entering action today. Now in the box, Darren James comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, strike 1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. In now, A.J. Reed. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
A.J. Reed.
Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So digging in now, Darren James. Over 2 with a walk for him so far. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled back.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you. 3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. 2-3 go the ball.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on it.